general consensus of subs do not understand this. And those that want to rally and fight and all this other stuff, go over to Molly and them, because that's who is rallying that. I want the opposite.
This is riveting. Riveting stuff.
I want to find out more. I want to speak to them, because you know what? That's the only way that I'm ever going to get answers. And if people have a problem with that, oh well.
There's things people haven't seen that we have seen that
now this is Laura at her most manipulative like
into words.
This is at her most manipulative, because she has right now.
We would not put a camera.
I want to let me mute this.
And
right now she has Cam and Allie. Right now Laura Life Perplexed has Cam and Allie as her panelists right now, right? So Cam and Allie have been very active in the Summer Wells case. I want to update you guys. They both have, their husband and wife. They've been very active in the Summer Wells case, and they've been doing good things. They've had permission to go on the property and explore certain things. They have not tainted any evidence. They haven't done anything ethically wrong. I am in full support of Cam and Allie. But the fact that they're on Perplexed right now. Now, I tried to go on there. I tried to go on a panel, and she let me on for a minute, and then she kicked me off. Big surprise there. Because she has an agenda. Her agenda is to exploit not only Summer Wells, but also these people that are going to help Summer Wells. She's doing an incredible job doing it right now. She's totally right now. She's been on Molly Golightly's panel this whole time, right? She's been on Molly Golightly's panel this whole time, and she has been kissing her ass this whole time. And now she caught Molly Golightly in a very vulnerable position. It's the day after New Year's. Molly Golightly was still drunk. It was obvious. All you have to do is go back and look. And I promise you, other channels are going to show you this. It's going to be beautiful. But what's going on here is she is an opportunity for herself. And I wanted to share this with you guys in real time.
Well, and you know, it's
this is how people in the drama community treat each other.
I appreciate.
I wanted you guys to see this.
I appreciate you allowing us to come on and try to and make amends. I hope that she accepts our apology for.
No, on Laura's channel.
Wrong. I tried to stay out of.
Not on MGL, on Laura's channel.
Maybe I should have stepped in between it and said stop. I was just as shocked as everything came out of nowhere.
Right, everything happened so quickly, and we weren't expecting any of it.
Now what she's doing is asking them about what happened when Benny came down the hill with a stick and threatened women
away from the situation, and then Cam followed, and I guess I don't know.
I was trying to explain to Molly what we were actually doing on Beach Creek that day.
They were there.
There is a subscriber we have.
Laura's asking, why didn't you step in and do something?
Who had an area that she wanted us to look at, and that way we could figure out if divers needed to be there, or drone people, or whatever. And so we went there first, and we stopped by there because we were told before we got out of service.
But look at this girl,
you have no service from the time you hit a certain part of Lone Star.
There's literally nobody worse than
nobody.
Laura.
Everybody usually carries Verizon.
She is exactly what's wrong with the true crime community, because she actually pride in saying, I don't give a shit
we lost service,
about
the last thing we heard.
missing people. She said this to me. She said this. She said, I don't give a shit about missing people. I love serial killers. That's what she said. So she has this person on her panel for nothing but clout, nothing but views. And she's letting these people talk because she is playing off of their sensitivity, and they're good people. They're just trying to do the right thing, but they don't know handle being YouTubers just yet. And that's a fact. Don't know that yet.
Not smile for a picture like that.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, nobody gave us a chance to even explain
But
ourselves,
Laura-
even though when we left, I tried to do a lot
Laura
of
is
telling
taking
everybody.
full advantage of this. This is
It's
because
an
this
uphill
is
battle.
exactly what's wrong with the crime community. This is exactly what's wrong with it. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Hold on.
She's a nurse. I'm sorry. She's
All this talk about money. Best believe if we wanted to be in this for money, we'd be on the winning side, wouldn't we? That we're the underdogs. I mean, we catch more hate and heat than anybody.
I agree.
But it is what it is. It is what it is, and it's worth it to know.
And she's just letting them talk because they really know
whatever
better.
happens,
And they're good people.
I don't have to
And they're on the right
say
side.
I'm sorry to anybody because I treated everybody with respect.
I agree.
They're not on Don and Wells' side.
Said, ask them if their kids have ever been up there. I know the answer, but just ask them.
Never.
Never will be.
But I would love to talk to Laura. I would love to talk to Laura to find out what her agenda is.
I can't fathom being in a case and fighting with other creators about the case. I can't do it.
No, you
That's
just like to exploit them.
That's
like Don
not
King.
Solving anything. It's just not. The best thing you can do is be friendly with everybody covering the case. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
And that's why I try to get to Benny. Benny is a lost cause. Last night he proved to me he's a lost cause. So Benny's done.
Yeah.
I will never even.
That's a good point right there.
I will never try to.
Thank you very much for leaving that.
Cam and Allie, I
don't know if I could pronounce your name, but
Chase.
C'est la vie. C'est la vie. Yes, Laura wants contact with whoever can get to get close with Don and Candace. Is absolutely true. She, for some reason, cannot get in contact with Don and Candace, and it's driving her crazy. It's driving her absolutely insane. Yet nobody is thinking about what matters. Nobody is thinking about there are law enforcement agencies that are charged with the responsibility of finding this little girl, and they're trained to do so. They're trained to do it. They're amazing. Out of anybody that's out there looking for this little girl, the TBI are the ones to do it.
Want to talk to them. That's it. Without Benny, without some bullshit, nothing. Yeah, I've never followed a crowd.
See,
without some
right there.
Bullshit,
I just want to talk to them. I just want to talk to Don and Candace because she wants clout.
There's so many rumors.
She wants clicks. She wants
bullshit
views.
That
and this is what's fucking up the investigation.
Who's telling the truth anymore? Because
this is what's fucking up the investigation, people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I have always given them the benefit of the doubt. That's why I stopped watching like anything on the case because it was just nothing but nonsense.
She's always been on their side, right? She's sitting there saying she's been on their side, but I heard her. In fact, I played it on this channel. I heard her and Molly Go Lightly harassing this man, harassing Don Wells. saying they were his friends, but she was the one doing all the talking. Now, Molly Golightly's the one with boobs on the ground that's in Rogersville, Tennessee, right? But she was the one doing all the talking. Laura was the one going, I'm your friend. I just want you to talk, blah, 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 right? Taking advantage of the fact that this man had too much to drink, and she should have she should have just said, hey, we'll do this another time. When you are of sound mind, we can do this another time. But she didn't do that. She didn't do that. But because it was on Molly Golightly's channel and she feels cheated out of the clout for it, she wants to get in touch with them. That's exactly what's going on here. And that is exactly what fucks up an investigation for a missing child.
Oh, I can't put it in because my whole. All right, if you go to my website that you can get from Chasing, my phone number's there. Just call me on there and let me know how to get a hold of you.
Okay.
All right.
Or you can email it. It might be easier for you.
I would
email
love to
us.
talk to Laura right
Okay.
now.
It's just
I would love to talk to her,
gmail.com.
but she
Okay.
won't. Now, she might because she thinks it might build her channel. And if she thinks it might build her channel, and I'm
Without the
happy to
G.
build a
Yeah.
channel in the
Yeah.
process,
Kraken without the G.
I just
Oh,
want people
okay.
to know what they're subscribing to. That's all.
Cases at Gmail. All right. I will email you.
Okay.
All right.
All
Thank
righty.
you.
You're welcome. And it was a pleasure
Um,
meeting you. And hopefully next time you speak under better circumstances.
Exactly.
That's right. All right. We'll
All
talk to
right.
you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. I'm back. You should just
Somebody-
cancel your trip. No, I'm not
Tell her.
canceling my trip. My trip's already
Somebody
paid
tell
for.
her I'm calling her out.
I don't. To tell you the truth, I don't know their website, but one of the mods can grab it. I mean, I don't have a problem dropping their link. And that's what I said, Kevin. She was picked up on the road. Because I truly do not understand fighting with another creator that's covering the case. I just don't. That's not going to help anybody. For all we know, Cam and Allie could be the next PewDiePie. We have no idea. You don't know what they're going to discover. You don't know if they're going to get anything, and maybe they won't, but you don't know. And that's why you should
I
never,
requested
ever
a link
bash
just now,
other
guys.
creators.
I requested a
You
link.
should never try to take
Somebody
away
go
from
into
another
chat and tell
creator
her
because
if she has
you
any
never
guts
know
at
what's
all,
around the corner.
she'll talk to
You
me.
know, and it's just not me. I don't know. And Molly could bash me
Like,
all day
spam
long.
her chat
It
with it.
doesn't phase me.
Spam her chat with
Because it speaks more about her than it does about me. So there's that. I made whose shit list, Mona? I wasn't going out there for her. I was going out there for me.
By the way, guys, I don't
said
have
this
shit
more
list.
than once.
I just want to talk to her.
Voice is being bullied for not being okay. I can't with them. I can't, and nor do I care.
I just want to talk with her.
Thank you, Constance. But I've always been like this. I mean, I really am. CPS is fucked up. Like, I don't care who you are. CPS is wrong. It's just wrong. There's a very valid reason Amalia's people think she's responsible for other CPS calls. Well, I can't argue that, but she's not. Thank you, BVK, but I'm not going alone. I was a bit iffy about you until... Thank you, Caitlin. It does.
I'll be honest with you guys. If I can
have no desire to talk to the Galera.
Drama community,
Sorry.
if I can get the drama community to support law enforcement, it's a win. It's a win because the drama community is the worst thing to happen to crime cases. It's honestly the worst case. So if I can get the drama community to actually line up with what law enforcement is trying to get done, it's a win. That's all I care about. That is all I give a shit about, people. Is for law enforcement to do what they do and have the support that they need. I want to give them the support.
Angel. Yeah, try harder, G.
All my comments are being deleted, by the way. All my comments are being deleted.
Okay, one more person mentions the Glera, you're gonna get blocked.
Look,
Noted.
You heard that?
He wants me to talk to him. Noted. It ain't happening.
See what I mean? Because she's a fucking coward. Because she's a fucking coward. That's why.
All right.
Because she doesn't give a shit about anything that's being done. She doesn't give a shit about missing kids. She doesn't give a shit about anything but clout. She is just.
I'm not addressing anything. I've done nothing wrong.
She is the
Absolutely
example
nothing.
of. Let me close this. Let me close this. Laura is the example right there. This is what this live was all about. It was totally impromptu, but this is what this live was all about. It's to prove that the drama community is in this shit for only themselves. They don't give a shit about missing persons. They just don't. And it was obvious because I could have offered information. I've been following this case from the beginning, haven't I? I could have offered information. And I love that she mentioned my name because I know that just a few of you are here from that channel. And I implore you, okay, to take heed in my words. There is a missing 5-year-old little girl out there. And these people in the drama community are interfering with an investigation to find her. And they're doing it for clout. Let's look at it from the other side of that mirror, okay? Let's look at it from the other side of that mirror, right? So let's say they're just looking for clout. Look at it this way, because this is the truth. They're looking for clout, and then they found a missing persons case that they can capitalize off of. And then they beat each other up over it. You saw how Laura has been on her panel all this time, and she just threw her under the bus. This is exactly an example of why they are not credible. That's all I'm trying to do is show you, the people that follow them, and if you care about missing kids, this is what makes them not credible. These are examples shown to you by them, not me, by them, that they're not credible. They're not helping anything. They're not doing anything. Share this shit. Share it. I don't care if you don't give me any credit whatsoever. I don't give a fuck. I honestly don't. I don't give a shit. Just spread the word. If you're in the drama community, spread the word. Because there's nothing wrong with being in the drama community. There's nothing wrong with loving drama. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't care. I'm not trying to fight drama. I'm saying stay the fuck out of missing persons cases. Stay the fuck out of it. Because you're fucking up this little girl's only chance of being found. And any other little girl that the drama community decides to insert themselves into. Stay the fuck out of it. I'm not saying not to do drama. Do drama. It's great. Right on. Cool. You know, people love reality shows. I'm not one of those guys, but people love reality shows. They love to see people arguing, blah, 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 blah. That's great. You know, but why do you have to drag a 5-year-old little missing girl into what you do? Why? You know? And if you don't have any proof on these parents, you don't have any fucking proof on these parents. Just say you don't have any proof. Use your head. It's okay. You know, like, you don't have any proof on these parents. Maybe they're shitbags. Okay. I'm with it. You know what I mean? But the thing is if they're being shitbags, and if they have been shitbags, but it has nothing to do with the Summer Wells case, that shit is none of my business, dude. It's never been any of my business. It's none of your business. It's nobody's business. That's their personal life. Is your personal shit going on in your life everybody's business? And what if you get a little girl, God forbid, what if you get a little girl or a little boy missing? A child of yours missing. What happens? Now your life should be put on blast. Every single mistake that you've ever made should be put on blast. The only reason Laura wants Donna and Wells is for content. She's hoping for that same thing to happen when it happened on Molly Golightly's channel, because this is what happened. This is the blueprint. Crude AF, I see you in my chat. I want you to take note, because I know that you'll point this shit out. I love this dude, by the way. Like, subscribe to him, please. Now, this woman did all the questioning when Don and Candace were talking on Molly Golightly's channel. They were doing all the talking, Don and Candace, right? They were doing all the talking, right? She was talking to them. Molly Golightly just sat there like this the whole time. And then Molly Golightly got all the credit for it. She got all the views. She got all the super chats. She got all of that, right? Laura didn't get anything. So now she's saying, I was the one that talked to them. Somebody get me in touch with them. She's mad at Molly because she won't share their contact information with her. That's what's going on here. These people are being used for content. Yet they're the parents of a missing 5-year-old little girl. And there's no proof. There's not even any evidence to indicate that they had anything to do with it. In fact, there's evidence to indicate that they didn't. You think people like this, who stay drunk all the fucking time, now maybe they deserve to have their kids taken away from them, but that's a different situation. I'm not saying that's the case. I'm saying I don't know. I haven't seen the CPS files, and I'm not a family therapist. I'm not a mental health professional. I'm not a child advocate. I'm not. I'm an amateur child advocate. You know, I mean, I do what I do here, but that's it. That's all I do. But if it's not obvious what this woman is trying to accomplish right now, and if it's not obvious what the interest is here, based on the behavior of Molly Golightly, Bullhorn Boobs, JLR, and Laura now inserting herself in all of this, if it's not obvious, I mean, what else do you need to feel that the right thing to do is for law enforcement to do their job and find this little girl? What else do you need? What else do you need? Yeah, I can't speak for any, honestly. We don't talk about this case. We just don't. I get so frustrated because it's such a simple thing for me, man. You know what I mean? And I get, I'm a little hungover from last night. You know what I mean? But, I guess your endorphins get lower or higher, however that works. I don't know how that works. But it's just like with these people, it's like game on, game on. Let's get the cash rolling in. And it's like, man, this is a kid. This is a kid. Like you're so focused on these parents, right? You're so focused on these parents and they're like, acting a fool and they're going on every YouTube channel and they're getting drunk and they're acting stupid and blah, 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 blah. I get it, right? You know what I mean? They had their kids taken away from them. I get it. I understand. But why not think about the kid? What would the kid think of that, right? What would a 5-year-old little kid think about her parents being blasted all over the internet? What would a 5-year-old kid think about all of us acting crazy on YouTube? You know what I mean? Like, you remember being 5? I remember being 5. I was smarter than people thought that I was. You know what I mean? That made me mad. A lot of people thought I was stupid because I was stupid in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? But I had a keen mind. I was able to, and it made me mad when people treated me like I was a fucking dumb little 5-year-old kid. So is it not disrespectful to this child? And God forbid if she met her demise, isn't it disrespectful to her memory? If we are all acting like this on YouTube and using her name to do it? The fuck? The fuck? It's like it eats at my skin. I'm going to let you guys in on something. When I'm not doing this shit, I'm tortured all the time. I'm tortured all the fucking time. Doing this and trying to do it the right way is what keeps me fucking together. That's real. It's real. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with myself. You know what I mean? Like, no, I shouldn't have been a detective. See, Nancy Eileen, let me interact with you guys in the chat a little bit before I get too personal because I almost fucking did. No, I shouldn't have been a detective. Like, I leave that to the professionals. There are professionals charged with the responsibility of doing this, and they're doing a good job. You just don't know what kind of job they're doing because they don't share that shit with the public. And the reason why they don't share that shit with the public is because of motherfuckers like Molly Golightly and fucking Laura. That's the reason. That's the only reason. People like me and people like any other YouTube creator that covers true crime that does it ethically, we don't get shared information. We're not taken seriously. You know why we're not taken seriously? Because assholes like MGL have 50,000 subscribers. That's why. Because There are too many assholes out there that look at her, an asshole, like she's not an asshole. When in fact, she's absolutely an asshole. And that's it. Like, for her to fucking text me and threaten me with shutting my channel down because of what? Because I'm lying? I haven't lied once. I haven't lied once. I have taken content that I see and I break it down for what it is. I expose truth. That is the opposite of slander. Literally the opposite of slander. And I love that. Okay, let me read this. I mulled over all possible scenarios. The parents being guilty just didn't fit. I'm not there yet. I'm going to be honest about that. I'm not 100% there yet. I'm like, if I'm being honest, 75. 75%. And the reason being is because I don't know. Okay? I don't know. But the most important point of me sharing this comment right here is it's not our problem to worry about. It's our problem to share facts, right? If you're not a YouTube creator, you're somebody who takes interest in this. So tweet. When you get a missing person's information, tweet it. That's all. Share it on Facebook, share it on Instagram, whatever. Just share it. You know what I mean? Like, it's all you got to do. All we got to do is take facts and share them. The only shit that I'm doing right now is trying to set an example for you guys to share information. That's literally all I give a shit about doing when I'm on this platform. Just share the information. That's it. As long as it's fact, not rumors, not hearsay. Differentiate fact from rumors and hearsay and share it. You don't even have to share details. Just share the fact, hey, this person is missing. Or this person was murdered by their husband. If you're experiencing DV in any type of way, share a hotline. Share a hotline number. That's all you got to do. That's literally the limits of your responsibility. And it's a lot. It's a lot. It's so good. You know, it's such a big thing to do that. It's amazing. Crime Story. You know why I read Crime Story? Because Crime Story is constantly making, she doesn't always make videos, but she's always making posts in community, sharing information on missing people and shitty cases where justice needs to be served. That's what she does. Like, that's what she does. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Don't make up stuff. Don't target families without evidence. Like, maybe Don and Candace are guilty of something. Is that your responsibility to point it out? No. No. That's law enforcement's responsibility to sift through the sand. Take the little thing and shake all the dirt out of it until they get to the substance. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. But that's not your place to do that. That's trained law enforcement's place to do that. Let them do it. And we should support them. Now, if we see something dirty, you call them out. I do that too. Because she, like Laura thought that she won this little argument, right? She was like, well, didn't you think that law enforcement was responsible, was dirty in the Sophie Long case? And I was like, yeah. And then she hung up on me after I said, we need to let law enforcement do their job. She goes, well, don't you think that law enforcement? So she was trying to make me out to be a hypocrite in some way, shape, or form, which is funny. And like, but I showed proof. That's what she doesn't seem to want to understand or show her audience. But I showed proof of dirty cops in that case. I played a recording of a phone call that was proof of someone being unethical in law enforcement. And I will do that. I will support law enforcement. I will always support law enforcement until I find out they did something dirty. And then I'm their worst enemy. I don't know what else to tell you. Now, if she had this is the thing about Laura. She knew I was going to come back with that. That's why she hung up on me. That's why somebody as gutless as her would hang up on me. Because if not, she'd have left me on and we would have talked. But she's not interested in justice. She's interested in content and views. That's all she's interested in. Bullhorn doesn't get to fucking have an opinion on innocent until proven guilty. Bullhorn has been arrested so many times for domestic violence that I can't even fucking count. Okay? Like, she is an angry, shitty person, and it's obvious. And the only reason I say that, because I remember being like, maybe she's reformed. Maybe. You know, it's not up to us. It's not fair to say whether or not she's reformed. It's not fair. It's not up to us. But you can look at the actions. This is somebody who takes no accountability for her actions. This is somebody who honestly believes that she was justified in her behavior because she makes excuses for it. Anybody who makes excuses for shitty behavior, well, that's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. And look, this is the thing. Let me point this out, because I know goddamn well if she's not still alive, she's watching me right now. And anybody can come up here. Anybody can come up here. Anyone who wants to come up here can come up here. Anybody. And I hope it's Laura. I want Laura up here. I'll blow up her little channel. That's fine. You know, I mean, I'll do whatever it takes. But she won't. She won't. Now, if anybody else wants to come up here, they can. See, this is why I truly believe that nobody ever comes up on my panel, is because they know they don't have an argument with me. They know they don't. Thanks, Dazed and Confused. They know they don't. I don't hate Ziggy. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. Here's the thing: is she let me up on her panel, and it was nice, and well, I mean, it wasn't nice. She was respectful. Her panelists weren't respectful, but she was super awesome, actually. But I've also seen creators in the past that are just kind of like, you know, yeah. I know, right? Yo, if you're not subscribed to Crude as Fuck, Crude AF, that's my boy right there. Happy to call him a new friend. Subscribe to him, man. He's dope. Like if I miss something and he'll point it out. Usually it's the other way around, really. He catches all the stuff and then I just kind of catch other stuff. You know, but he catches it all. Like that dude is the truth. That's why we're real crime. All right, Lisa Nia. That's why we're real crime. We don't do this true crime thing in here anymore. We do real crime. Okay. Well, I shared the link, all that. No, man, you catch more than I do. Like you definitely catch more than I do. Yeah, the thing is we need to be in support of law enforcement. Law enforcement are the only people that are trained. I mean, at the beginning of this case, at the beginning of the Summer Wells case, law enforcement were the only ones that were trained and charged with the responsibility of finding Summer, and they said themselves, we don't want any help. Let us do our jobs. Okay. The terrain, it's too much, right? Even MGL, she was like filming it and she was like, no, nobody can get down there. And she was like filming the most shallow little hill in the world. And it's like, no, trained professionals can get down there. They can absolutely get down there. What are you talking about? And you know, but in the real bad terrain that's around there, then yeah, no, you need to let the professionals do their job. And they said we don't want any help because they don't want danger to anyone else. You know, I mean, here's the thing: these people don't understand. Like, you go knocking on people's doors in some of these places, you get shot, and it'll be justified. You know what I mean? I'm not going around knocking. I'm here in Tennessee. What the hell are you talking about? I'm right here in Tennessee. You think I couldn't have gone around knocking on people's door trying to get content? Of course I could have done that. Of course I could have done that. I'm not doing that. That's craziness. That's pure craziness. And then, you know what I mean? Like, what if one of these places that you sleuth, because they don't have any sleuth skills. So I have no doubt that they haven't actually hindered an investigation in the sense of tampering with evidence. They haven't done that. They haven't been anywhere near where any of the evidence has been. They weren't allowed on the property, you know, like, because Don and Candace know better. Not because they would have found something, just because, fuck you, stay off my property. You made me look like a fool on YouTube, on the internet. That's not international. That's not national television. That's international television. That's the equivalent to international television. Somebody in fucking Mexico, or somebody in fucking Argentina, or somebody in Timbuktu could have saw any of that. You know what I mean? Like, And the only benefit to manifest from that is her getting clicks and views. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. It doesn't help the investigation. It doesn't help Summer. The only thing I give a shit about is Summer. It is literally the only thing I give a fuck about is this little girl being found. That's it. I don't know how else to say that. Yo, if you guys know people that are subscribed to Molly Go Lightly, Bullhorn Betty, whoever, you know, especially JLR. I mean, dude, my man was live and he had like 16 people in his chat and I still trolled it. But, you know, I mean, he had like 16 people in his chat. Nobody gives a fuck about this guy. Nobody gives a fuck about this guy. The only reason anybody gives a fuck about this guy is because I've talked about him on here. That's it. That's it. Nobody gives a fuck about this guy. Molly Go Lightly's people don't even give a fuck about this guy. Like, all you got to do is look at this dude. You got to Google him once. Google Jonathan Lee Riches. Google him just once. And you'll see that this guy is not worth a pile of shit. Like, straight up, he's not worth a pile of shit. He's a serial sewer. Who sues people? Who sues 2,600 times, dude? That's your legacy? That's your legacy? Is that you sued 2,600 people? Really? I hope he sues me. I really do. Like, I really do. Now, I said it last night. I privatized it because, and I want to be clear about this. I'm going to leave this up. But I privatized that live because it was just us. You know what I mean? It was a 10K celebration, and it was a rare opportunity where literally everybody else was live. All other creators were live. So the people that were in chat with me were my people. You know what I mean? Those are my supporters. Like true supporters. And I'm not saying anybody who, you know, I mean, all the replays are great, all that. That's great. What I'm saying is these people were like, I want to spend New Year's with the Glare. You know what I mean? That's that, you know. So as a tribute to just those people, and don't get mad if you're not one of them, it's okay. But as a tribute to those people, I privatized it. But I mean everything that I said on it. I mean everything I said. Like, I want a boxing match with JLR. Absolutely. A regulated boxing match. Regulated. Referee, all that. Yeah. It'd be great. I want that shit. I stand by that shit. And I mean, yeah. I'm like, you guys want to have fun with this? I'm gonna have fun with it too, you know. And I'd love to just like have a situation where this dude could legally beat the shit out of me. He could absolutely do that. He could. He has a chance, like a good chance. You know what I mean? Dude's been to prison. He's a badass, right? You know what I mean? Like, this dude has the chance to publicly whoop the Glare's ass and not have to worry about any consequences. It's amazing. You know what I mean? But there's also the factor that let me not just, yeah, I'll keep that to myself. I'll keep that one to myself. But yeah, I would, you know, if there's a weight advantage, all right, I'll cut. I'll do what I gotta do. I'll do what I gotta do. Whatever. You know, if this guy, because I'm fighting for my convictions, people. All right. I'm fighting for my beliefs. That's what I'm fighting for. I'm not even fighting for none of y'all. I'm fighting for my beliefs, my convictions, things that I believe in. Okay. Why wouldn't he fight for his? That's all I'm saying. If we have opposite beliefs and opinions, why wouldn't he fight for his? That's all I'm saying. I think it'll be fun. You ever had an ass whooping? Like I you know, and I'm not talking to him. I'm talking to people in the chat. Like a good ass whooping smarts. You know what I mean? Like I welcome a good ass whooping. You know what I mean? If I put myself in an opportunity, if I put myself in a position to take an ass whooping, well, I guess I'm going to take it, right? You know what I mean? If it's well deserved, you know. If I fight, I lose, I take the ass whooping, it is what it is, right? I'll learn from it. I move forward. He has an opportunity to teach me something. Teach me something, JLR. Teach me something. That's all I'm asking. I want to learn, bro. I want to learn. I want to learn your ways. Beat that shit into me, bro. It's humbling. Exactly. Exactly. Jen, the weotch. It's humbling. It's exactly what a good ass whooping is. It's humbling. Especially when you start it. I'm sitting here starting it. I'm calling it out. I'm saying, let's do it. I'm calling this motherfucker out. This pussy motherfucker who sues people when shit doesn't go his way. Yeah. I'm calling this bitch the fuck out. Yeah, sue dead people. Exactly. This dude tried to sue Jimmy fucking Hoffa. I can't get over that. I can't get over that. Like, I mean, is it crazy to think that a regulated boxing match, right? I mean, he wants clout, right? You know what I mean? He wants clout. I'm willing to embarrass myself. You know what I mean? So that this guy can get clout. That's my perspective on this whole thing, people. Y'all are thinking, Glare, shut the fuck up. You're fucking being weird. Maybe. But I'm saying, like, just like, if you want clout, I'm giving you this amazing opportunity to get some clout. You know? Fight, physically fight. Show people that you're not just a serial suer, dude. That's all I'm saying. Show people that you're not just somebody who litigates. You know what I mean? Like, be a man. Be a man. You know? Ball up your fists. Get in a ring with somebody. You know what I mean? I'm not even an experienced fighter. I'm not. Not at all. I'm not even an experienced fighter. That's all I'm saying. I think it'll be fun. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. He's soft, dude. He's so soft. He's just a soft boy, you know. But I mean, yo, to file, there's got to be some stuff in here to file 2,600 false litigation suits. Like, there's got to be some stuff in here, at least in here. Like, he's got to at least be crazy enough to face me. At least. He's got to at least be crazy enough to face me. If he's got no heart, I don't think he's got heart. But if he's got, like, you know what I mean, a little craziness, he can face me. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. You know what I mean? Why not? Just for content. Just for content. I'll admit it. I'll do it just for content. That's it. My heart's not even in it, dude. You know what I mean? My heart's not even in it. I'm not even, I don't care enough about you to hurt you. I'm not. I don't care. It'll just be fun. Like, I think this would be the best way to build content. Molly Go Lightly will fucking promote the hell out of it. It'll be amazing, dude. You know what I mean? Look at my scrawny ass, dude. I can't do nothing to you, bro. You know what I mean? I can't do nothing to you, dude. Sweet boy. I can't do nothing to you, sweet boy. Dude, that's why he's he's little, you know what I mean? Like, he's got that physical strength that comes with that craziness. Molly the promoter, hell yeah, dude. I'd love to see that. Molly the promoter. You know what I mean? You know? And I don't listen. I don't care. I don't care that you're a white supremacist. I don't care about that. You know what I mean? I mean, I do, but as far as a physical fight goes, I got no hatred towards you. You have the right to feel the way that you do. This is America. You have the right to feel the way you do. I don't agree with it. I don't like it, but you have the right to feel the way that you do, bro. You know what I mean? I'll fight for your right. That's what I'm going to do. I will whip your ass in the name of the right for you to be a douchebag. I will do that. For you and for America. Anyways, guys, I'm going to call it. I love you very much. We'll do this again very soon, my friends.